Welcome into the Megawatt Collective. Hello, hello, and welcome in, Rhino. Good evening, where are you? It's evening here. Glad to be here with you all. Very grateful for this space. In Alberta, I did my time in Fort Mac because I'm a newfie. I did about 3 or 4 months there, a season. Punched my time. Then I flew back here. Needed to get back to the ocean. Salty wind blows the head off, yeah. I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm doing free questions. I am a medium. I am a tarot reader. And I will do free questions for you. You can just leave your questions in the comments. Jennifer, does Eamon think of asking Jennifer on a date, please? Yes. Jennifer, he does want to. I think something has to finish out first, though. There might be something standing in the way of your connection. So have a lot of patience. How long have you been waiting? Do you know anything about him? You can ask more questions. Tell me the story. I'd be interested to know. Rhino, is Rhino on the right path, please? Going on the right path? Is Rhino going on the right path? No. What's the path? 6 of Swords reversed and Strength reversed. Wouldn't be good indicators. Sorry. What is this path you're talking about? Tell me more, people. You get me involved in your life, you got to tell me more. Divorce. Oh. For Rhino, well, you might just not have much control in the situation, right? So it's like the path is the path. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know? So I think when I say no, it's on the wrong path, it looks like you are not in control of the destination. Kind of. Give me some instruction for Rhino, please. Instruction. Yeah, strife. Like, it can't say it's like a good path. Nobody wants that. Will it improve his life in the long run? See, you're asking at a bad time in your energy. So for some encouragement, endings are almost always productive and you'll almost always come back around. But you're asking at a time when your energy is pretty undesirable. Like, nobody would really want to be in your shoes right now. Does that make sense? But, I mean, it's not really telling me that, yes, you're on the right path. I can't really lie to you and say it is. But who chose it? Who chose the divorce? I ask more questions than I answer, don't I? That's okay. I'm just a girl. Just a girl. Gotta know. See? That's why. I'm a girl's girl. Sorry, Rano. The energy's not great. Cecilia. Pain for Cecilia's husband. Can we pinpoint a cause of that, please? I'm getting groinal area. Like an UTI. If he got a UTI, like urinary tract infection, I'm not saying STI, though it could be. It can cause a lot of pain. It can become very painful, and it can cause other, like in any kind of infection can really become a big issue. So I think that's what it is, like a UTI type of thing. If it's not specific, like I can't always pinpoint specific. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose, but he would need a checkup in his pee. I think he should get a pee test. Okay? That's what I would say. Jay, is Tiffany making moves to return to Jay, please? Is Tiffany returning to Jay? What happened? Is Tiffany going to take him back? Jay! Nobody. Not that I can see. Not that I can see. Looks like she's focusing on what's more important than you. There are things that are more important than you that she has to focus on. You're welcome, Cecilia. Sorry, guys. I don't get to pick what comes out. I do not get to pick. I'm just a messenger of the Lord. Mike. Will she return to Mike? Will she return? What? How'd you drive her away? What went down? Will his love return to him? Mike? Prediction? Will she return? She's better off without you, but you might still weasel your way back. She might return. She might. But she's better off without you. You gotta step things up. How long were you guys seeing each other? Somebody talk to me. Don't be just getting your answer and going. I need my answers too. I have my questions. Oh, Ferrari. Must be your fast engine. I don't know. Our engine's fast? What does that even mean? Mike, did you actually date her? Were you like in a relationship with her? You're not going to tell me. Oh, see, your question is weird. So you weren't even in a relationship. So how can she return to you? So your question was like, you know, how can I answer it if you weren't even in a relationship before? Let me ask it a different way. Does Mike have a chance with this girl he likes? That's the question. Does Mike have a chance with the girl? You would have to be different than you are, okay? I think she likes you, to be honest. I think she sees potential. And if she is young and silly, she might actually date your potential. But I can see her perspective on you, and I can see the true you. And I wouldn't really want her to date your potential. I would want you to reach your potential and then date her. But she does have interest in you, I would say. You do have a chance with her. But why not go about it right? And you kind of make yourself the best version of yourself first. And then see where it goes. Diane, will we be okay for Christmas financially? Diane, will they be financially stable for Christmas? I think you're fine. I do. I think you should be careful with your spending, that's all. But it looks upright. The Six of Pentacles is generosity. Oh, you already know that you're okay. All right. So it would mean either that you received charity or you have enough to give charity, you know? So you're either, but I would take it as you being the giver. Derek, how does his next year look? Good, I would say. If I had to just say it looks good with the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. It looks like continued stability. But who's the young woman who's coming out? Why would there be a young woman in your cards? She is a Queen of Wands and causes an explosion for you. So I would be careful of that kind of energy. Because it looks like it happens in your pants. So I would be careful of that. Okay? Momo, hello. I am well, thank you, Jamiroquai. How's my luck? I don't know. Luck? I don't have that. Hi, Corky. Do I have everything I need? Yes. Will Derek have more financial freedom? More? No. Ten of Pentacles, Devil, and Fool. When you ask about financial freedom, the good, when I said your energy looked good for the next year, it was with Hierophant and Four of Pentacles. A Hierophant is somebody who is very traditional, responsible, high-minded. You don't let earthly matters distract from your stability. So you need to be like investing, saving, not going crazy. This is earthly obsession with money, and it makes you take risks. Like, I don't know if this would be gambling or something, bad investments or something like that. More successful. You need to be stable. That is your success. Hear me? Hear me? You quit gambling. Okay. Just focus on stability. So listen here. Listen here. Gambling is an addiction. And if you're asking me, am I going to be able to be more successful? Am I going to be able to get more? That's a grabby energy. You want to focus on your stability. You want to take it down a notch, dude. You want to go to church. You want to save your pennies in your piggy bank. Yes, you did. You did me more. You said it twice. You said it twice. You're fine. It says you're fine. You're welcome. Hi, Ken. The real Ken came. As soon as I said it, I was like, it's Ken. That's okay, Derek. You don't have to explain yourself to me because I see you in the cards. Don't worry. I do the explaining here. Oh, Quasi, why would you care? You know? Why would you care? Are you the masculine or the feminine? Let me see Quasi, please. I'm not going to ask. She deserves her privacy. Girl. Your King of Cups reversed. I'm not going to spy on her for you. She already left you. Leave her alone. It might get expensive. What does that mean? I said, I'm not answering your question. No means no. He never heard no before. He said, what? What did you say? What does that mean? Bitch gonna deny me? That's what he said. Neelam. Do I have a future with Karen? Neelam and Karen. Oh, yes. 10 of Cups. You do. Yay. 10 of Cups. Let's take a moment. Alana? Oh, is Devin in heaven? Devin in heaven. Hi, Devin. Here's Devin. Did Devin play the drums or tap his pencil all the time? I feel very tappy and in a rhythm. He would be doing like rhythm things, like a secret handshake, like these, that kind of stuff. Oh, was he? He's right there. He is right there for you. Okay, 2 of cups, 2 of hearts. That means I love you. That's him right there. Okay. I'll see what else he says, Alana. Hi, Devin. He says, I am at peace. He says, my mind finally can be at peace. And I feel he's just like, oh, finally. It's finally. So sometimes, you know what? When people die, they go to heaven. And what do we have here? Hell, really. So he's much better off. That's so good, my sweet. Alana, do you have a career path yet? Or somebody connected to you, a young person, I would say a young feminine. So this might be you, but I see you or somebody else working in a field that would be a helper for people with addictions. So nursing, social work, counseling, or even if it were somebody who works in the facility, even if it were in the housekeeping, it would still be serving to people with addictions. That's beautiful, Alana. You should. He would love that. He would absolutely love that. He would be so happy for you if you did. I think you should, and I think you can. Okay. Thank you, Devin. He's very happy where he is. He's relieved. And he says, Alana, you look beautiful. It's like my beautiful cousin, my beautiful sister. Giota, my ex still have romantic feelings for me. Even he's in another relationship now. Giota, does her ex still have feelings for her? Yes, he does. Hi, Nadine. What you doing? Do you want to hear from your dad? Is it your dad? Right? 2 of hearts. What's going on? Because your dad definitely wants to say Merry Christmas to you. I think he really liked Christmas. Did he? But there's something going on with somebody else's health in your family. So he just came in so quickly. He was 2 of hearts. I love you, Nadine. Like he was right here. Okay, so what's this health thing? Okay, you know that. You know that it's cancer. Who is it, Nadine? Do you want to tell me who it is or see if he has a message about that? Oh, okay. It looks to me like, is he getting surgery that you know of? Because it looks to me like if there is a surgery, it will be helpful. Or has that already happened? So if anybody is unsure if they want to do surgery or something, it feels to me like your dad is saying it will be helpful to some extent. And then he has a message for you. He's telling you to go out to a Christmas party. They are doing a plan. Good. I think it's going to work for, for the time being, or to some extent. It will help a bit. I think your uncle has some time ahead of him. I don't see a quick ending for him. It looks like it's going to be some time there, okay? That's what I see, You know what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. But for you, your dad is telling you to go out and have some fun and go out to a Christmas party, he says. Go out and do up your makeup and go out to your Christmas party. So when is that? Do you have one coming up? And is your husband complaining about going because he wants to sit home? I think you guys generally like going out together, but it looks like your husband is going to be a bit contrary about this one because he kind of is tired. He just wants to go to bed. Funny. That's not his normal energy, but he's just contrary about this one party. It's like, okay, he's allowed to be crooked one time in his life. He hates it. That's funny. He's allowed to be crooked one time in his life, isn't he? Dad says, yes, that's the truth. He's allowed to be crooked one time. Okay, anything else, Dad? He was really happy to hear from you, Nadine, and he loves Christmas. He's really with you guys at Christmas time. Like he's right there. He just gave me 2 of hearts right away. And Ace of Swords says, I think he's really, Ace of Swords can be mental clarity. And I do feel like Christmas is this veil of like clarity, extra clarity. So I think you guys hear from him and talk to him all year. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like he's right there. It's like he's really easy to talk to right now. So when you're singing your Christmas carols and when you're, I would say, praying around the tree, you probably go to midnight mass or something like that. Your dad is really, really present, okay? Thanks, Dad. He is. He says, I misses you too. Ken is asking for a message from, would I pronounce it Sarah? Or do I say the J? Sarah? Is Sarah here? Is the J silent or pronounced, Ken? So is she in heaven? I'll do you next, Charmaine. Okay, Sarja. So if she's in heaven, I have her right here as a Queen of Hearts. So I'm seeing a queen. So would he be talking to a woman that he loves? Would he have a message? Like, does he have a wife who is still living or something? I have Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Hearts, which means goodbye, my love. To my one true love, goodbye. Okay? So if that's his wife, that's what he's saying. To my one true love, goodbye. I don't know if he fully got to say goodbye or if he really felt closure. So if you could tell her, do you want to take a screenshot? This is what came out when you asked for him. You can take a screenshot of this. It says, "Goodbye, my one true love." Lovely. Your son is named the same. There was some kind of conflict or tension here around his resting place or his funeral, his arrangements at the end of his life. There was conflict and tension around that, so he would like to address that. Yeah, there was a man who he says didn't listen to his wishes. So he just wants to be able to vocalize that, because I do feel like he didn't have closure at the end of his life. I don't know if he fully got to say goodbye to his wife and that kind of stuff. Okay. So he does say he wants to acknowledge what his brother did, but there's a but. He says, "I love him anyway." He says, "My love persists." He's very careful in his wording. He doesn't use a lot of words. He's very careful in choosing his wording here, just to throw that out there. But he says, "My love persists" with his brother. But he does say his brother didn't respect his wishes. Sarja, anything else you'd like to say? Did somebody get divorced? Ken? He might be referring to a divorce. That might be incoming. Maybe it didn't happen yet. So whoever this is, there's a King of Hearts who may be getting a divorce. And I have a feeling that Sarja, thinks that it's good, I would say. I think it feels like it's a good choice for the children that she's getting divorced. Am I correct in saying that, Sarja? Yeah, it's a headache. Like, divorce is a headache, but it looks to me like the children are going to be better off. Okay, that's what I see. Do you want to ask him anything else? Okay, yeah, because there was lies in that relationship. Anything else, Sarja? Do you want to ask him anything, Ken? He feels like a very... Would he speak? What do you mean by that now? Because I was going to say he feels like a very humble energy. He's definitely a man of few words. Like I said, he's very carefully choosing his words. He's not like coming at me with conversation. He's saying very careful statements. And he's really making me choose my words carefully. So what do you mean when you ask, would he speak? I think the answer is yes. If I can give you a simple yes or no, I think he would say, yes, I would speak. Oh, will the son speak? I think so. How old is your son at this time? I do think. And he doesn't speak yet? I think he will. I definitely think he will. Will he have... He might be, and maybe this is why, he is using very picked words with me. He may be actually trying to demonstrate the type of language that would be used by your son. But I think he will Oh, that's your son. Oh my God, he's gorgeous. Oh my God, what a gorgeous little child. He really is. Oh, my heart. Oh my God, I could cry. He's the sweetest little soul. I think he's going to speak. I think he's going to be very articulate. He's going to have his words very, might be rigid. It might be staccato. Do you know what staccato means? It's like a da-da-da-da-da-da. It has a rhythm, but he's going to be very precise when he picks his words. And it will happen in the future. It will. He will speak. Should we put Sarja back to rest now, Ken? Do you feel ready to do that? He says, just wait. Okay, Sarja, thank you for coming in. Sarja tells me he's going to sneak away and tiptoe away. He's like, okay, bye. And he's like sneaking out. I don't know if it was a habit of his to leave quietly. He seems like a very humble person. And he's just like, when he's ready to go, he's just like, okay, I'm just going to sneak out here now. He says, I love you, bro. I love you, buddy. This is like friendship and this is love. So he's like, bye. I'm going to sneak out now. Love you. Okay. I can tell. I really can. He has nice energy. Just like your son. You're right. They are very similar. You named him well. Charmaine, right. Hi, Charmaine. 10 of Hearts for Charmaine. Queen of Hearts and 10 of Hearts for you. Do you have a mother in heaven? Or is that just you? Okay, once. Amy, remind me again when I'm done with Charmaine. Remind me. I'll get to you. Charmaine, who's your grandmother? So I think you're the Queen of Hearts then. It's not really feeling like your grandmother. I can call in your grandmother if you'd like to hear from her, but I think you tell me. Do you want me to read tarot about you, or do you want me to get a message from your grandmother? You tell me which one, and I'll request. From your father-in-law. Okay. What's his name? Charmaine? Charmaine's father-in-law, please. Yeah, Queen of Hearts is you. He thinks you're the best girl in the world. That is so nice. He came out before I even asked. He's comparing you and someone else. There's a Queen of Swords here who was not the best girl in the world. He's comparing you two. And he's saying, oh, Charmaine, she's the nicest. And he's like, unlike this Queen of Swords, she was a B. Okay, he really likes you a lot. He liked joking around with you. It gave him like this little spark when he got to joke around with you. It made him like very, I don't know, he thought you were very cute. it's not inappropriate, but he just really loves you, and he loves that what you do for his son. Like, he just appreciates like how cute you are to him. I'm having a hard time interpreting it because did he make inappropriate jokes? Because if he did, just tell me that's what this is, because it's like, I'm like, this doesn't seem like what a father-in-law would say, but if it would make sense if it was like funny jokes, like talking about you and his son in bed or something. I don't know. Oh, he didn't? So it's quite odd. Melvin, tell me this again. What do you want to really say to her? Tell me what you'd actually like to say, because I'm getting that weird. How are things between you and his son? Like, are you having fertility issues or anything like that? I don't know, Melvin. I do not know, girl. I'm very confused by his message, if you can't tell. There's multiple women here. It looks like 2 boys and 2 girls. Like, did he have 2 sons? So he's comparing, for some reason, he's saying like you are better to one son than the other missus is to the other son, and he's talking about like your intimate lives. He has a point here, but I'm having a hard time channeling him, actually. I think there's some kind of information that he would wish for people to know or something, wish for his sons to know. But I don't feel like it's kind of a time or a place or something. Keeps referring to the 2 different women and how different you guys are. So I don't know if he's trying to talk to you about is the other son married? Or is the other son married? Tell me that. So somebody might be having some kind of issues that we don't know about. But it's not really your concern, right? So I feel a bit awkward that he's bringing it up. Melvin, just talk to Charmaine about her own life, please. I think he has concerns for one of the sons, and I guess we can assume it's the other one. And it's almost like this information that he would want to be brought forward is kind of overtaking the reading. Let me just get a different deck and see. Would you like to put this in a different way, Melvin? Or what? Close out? He would like to stop talking now. I'm sorry, that was a very odd channel. Because I think he was just very eager to talk about one specific thing. And then he just says, okay, let's just stop. Let's try again another time, okay? You might need in person if that's possible for you guys. And it feels like a family affair. Do like a whole family group thing if that's possible for you guys. Okay, Charmaine, thank you so much. Melvin. His concluding quote is not good. Not good for someone. Um, Charmaine, you wouldn't want me to talk about it here. You just wouldn't. I think it's about your brother-in-law and his wife. No, not like as in death or anything. I always pray. I'm putting him to rest again. But they're having marital issues. It's none of my business and it's none of your business. But Melvin wanted to talk about it. And then after me and you were both like, Melvin, this is confusing. He's like, okay, Four of Swords, let's stop there. He was like, okay, I'm done talking now. So it's not even about you. It's actually about people who aren't here. And I'm like, I'm not going to read about a married couple who's not even here. So, but it's nothing for you to be overly concerned about. Family. Yep, family matters. Don't belong on TikTok. I think Melvin feels like he's like, sorry, like, Four of Swords, I've said too much. That's okay, Melvin. We'll try again another time. Who else was here? Oh, Amy. Amy, are you still here? And Jillian? Okay, I'll do Amy first and then Jillian. Oh no, Jillian, do you know Charmaine? Don't tell me. Okay, phew. I thought you were going to be her sister-in-law, Jillian. That's happened to me in real life before. People will come sit down with me and I'll read about this person and they'll have the person there with them. They've done it to me before, like ambush. Dave for Amy, please. Can I see Dave? Show me Dave for Amy, please. Amy! Do you like him? I like him. I like him. Yay! Do you? Why? What do you mean? Is he lying? No. Seven of Swords is reversed, which means no, he's not lying. At this time, to me, his energy looks good. It looks like he has care for you. At this time. Show me his potential in the future. Someone has depression. Did I read about him like probably a month ago? A few weeks ago? Did I read about Dave? Someone does, either you or him. Okay. Good. good. So if he's a new guy, I'm seeing him as good energy, okay? Everybody has depression sometimes. I see him as good at this time. So if that changes, it will still, like there's a, girl, the Chariot and the Ten of Cups says you should give this a go. Give it a go. It has potential. Can he mess it up? Yes, he can. But yes, like 1,000% yes, you have a lot of potential together. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups is really good. Okay. Now, Jillian. Me and the guy I'm supposed to meet tomorrow night when it comes to me. Okay, Jillian. Can I pick up Jillian's energy, please? Give me Jillian's energy. Jillian's seeing a guy tomorrow night. What do you mean when it comes to me? Are you wondering like your side? Like, are you a good person? Or I don't understand that part. She's supposed to meet a guy tomorrow night. Give me the tea on this. 6 of Wands is success, celebration, congratulations. Looks really good. Yes, Amy, please do. So Jillian, how will it go? It will go really well. It looks like it will go really well. Okay? Matt, what happened? Tell me. What happened? You're welcome, Amy. Keep in touch. Blue Butterfly. Can I get a message for Blue Butterfly? Blue Butterfly, it says, I would like to tease you by saying something here, but yeah, better off for you to ask a question. Blue Butterfly, ask a question. Your 18-year-old is going to propose to his girlfriend? No. Matt's 18-year-old is proposing to his girlfriend. Tell us how this is going to go. Why? Is she pregnant? Why would you propose at 18? Is it like a promise ring? I don't think it's going to go anywhere anyway. I don't think it's going to like come through or come true. Like if he gives her a promise ring, I don't think they're going to end up getting married. Let me see. Will they get married? Matt, you know what? I think you should let it be. I think for the sake of your relationship with your son, do whatever you can to be supportive and kind of be a bit hands off and let it be. I don't think he's going to listen to anything that you say. I think he thinks that you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, good. I don't see it as a catastrophe though, to be honest. It doesn't look overly bad, I wouldn't say. I don't think they're really going to get married anyway. You're welcome. What other plans do they have? Yeah. I think he's fine. Make sure that they're doing their birth control or something. I think he's fine. Yeah, blue butterfly. He lives in mom's basement. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not what you want for your kid. I totally get that. Two of Pentacles is balance, I think. And I'm seeing Eight of Cups, which I don't think they're going to last forever anyway. And I don't think she's going to get pregnant or anything like that. I don't really see catastrophe. Blue butterfly, tell me your name so we can call your mom in, because she wouldn't want to be calling you blue butterfly. That's not your name. Yes, Matt, good plan. You're like, you'll always be my son. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what you do. I'll always be proud of you. You're always my son. Okay, Don is here. Can I get a message from Don's mom, please? Don's mom. There's hidden information here, Don. I don't know if the hidden information is between me and you or you and your mom. I'm going to read this as if it is true that your mom is in heaven. I'm going to read it that way. But there's something that's kind of not adding up. But let me see what else comes out. Did you give me a fake name? Because if you did, that's okay. But if you did, you can at least just tell me so I know. Okay. So Don is not your like that's not the name she would have called you, which is totally fine as long as I know. Okay. Okay, Miranda. Okay. Now just one sec. I gotta send a text. One sec. She's here. One sec. Okay, my love. Hi, Mom. What would you like to say to your daughter, please? What would you like to say to your daughter? You have too much stress, Miranda. Too much stress, my love, is what she wants to say. She really feels for you. If you're doing something with a house or a commitment, there's something here about kind of the structure of your life, which generally refers to home, housing, or committed relationships that you're in. And there's some news, either past, present, or future. There's been some news around your home life, I would say. Probably some, I don't know if you've been through a divorce. Okay. There looks to be a separation of some kind or people parting ways or something like that. And she just says, my love, so much stress. But she says, you are the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a golden child. That's what happened. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is a golden child. You are in the upright in the situation. You are the shiny one, like you're the sunflower. You're the positivity. You're the radiant energy. So if you were going no contact with your in-laws, it means that they were like the energy drainers, but you're like, I don't know, it wants me to do this. You're like Little Miss Sunshine. I don't know if your mom used to do hand puppets with you. I'm getting puppetry or hand puppets or shadow puppets on the wall, but she wants me to do this and tell you that you're like Little Miss Sunshine. You have a youthful spirit to you still. I don't know how old you are, but you have a youthfulness about you, and you have like an optimism and a curiosity. Okay, Mom. I feel like disappointment, but I think it's you. I think it's your disappointment. Like, you know, things could have been so lovely. Things could have, you just had this vision about how, I guess you don't have your own mom living, so you thought your mother-in-law might be a substitute for that. Maybe your mother-in-law is a bit of a narcissist, but your mom is there for you. Your mom feels like you both have a similar energy where you're like a bit girly pops, maybe? Both you and your mom. I would say you were both like Lorelai and Rory, like little girly pops besties. And she's kind of saying something like, I'm your girl. Will you and your husband be okay? All right. Between you guys at this time, there's what people would call stonewalling. And stonewalling in a marriage is not the greatest sign. And I think you guys have more going on than you probably want to admit to yourself. It's not just your in-laws. Think of, okay, if those people are that way, what would, like, he's the product of those people. So you should ask yourself, 1 + 1 = 2. Like, him and her equals him. So he, basically what that means is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Even though he might seem like Mr. Perfect, he has a lot of qualities that they've ingrained in him that is probably not able to overcome. Yeah. They can be the opposite on the outside for a long, long time. And then perhaps at some point in the next 10 to 20 years, something cracks him open and you see, oh, there's the impact of what they did to him. So these situations are very unfortunate. He's not a bad guy at all, but he's the product of his parents and on the inside. So the red flag I see for you guys is the stonewalling, where he shuts down. Maybe you both shut down. Maybe it's response to each other. But definitely there's some refusal to communicate. And I think you'll go to your therapy. Could you work through it? You could. Will you is not determined yet. How old are you guys? And do you have children? Do you have your kids yet? Listen, you guys, I know you have the picture perfect life. I know you've done everything you can to go against the grain and to build this successful life for yourself. He just has a little bit, a spot of rot inside of him, like a potato. And when you cut it open, the rot is there. It can be healed, but will he heal it is the question. It's not determined. He would have to heal that rot inside of him. Most of the time they don't. Can you still live a happily ever after life with him? Yes, you can. But you're going to continue, especially as you age. Down the road, let me tell you, you will see it more. Can he heal? Yes, but he would have to be very diligent. And there's stuff. That's from your mom. That's not from me. Yes, I mean, guidance being I don't want to say it. Mom, help me out. What do you want to say to... Right? What do you want to say? You keep being you, she says. Keep being you. Work. She says work on your marriage. Do all the things. So you're going to have to go to your therapy. And you're going to have to read the book. You know, here's the instruction. Write it down. Go to your therapy and read the book, The 7 Principles of Marriage, and read about the 7 horsemen. And you're going to say, oh my dear God, this is describing. It's telling me my marriage is going to end. Then you're going to go for the next 10 years and say, absolutely not me. My marriage is not going to end. And then there's going to have to be a reckoning, whether he healed or not. You can't heal him. He would have to heal himself. Is it likely that he's going to? I mean, it requires a lot. But your mom says, keep working on your marriage. Keep working on it. You're going to stay together for the kids anyway, for at least 10 more years. So. Okay. Now, what did I say? Very first card that came out for me? I said there's hidden information, didn't I? Yeah, sometimes for you. I said there's hidden information, very first card. So just keep that in mind. That was the very first thing your mom said. Oh. Well, if you had to tell me that, I could have been more open with you. So you've already seen the rat. So, you know, don't lie to yourself. Don't be in denial. Don't lie to everybody else. Like, how can you say, oh, he's the opposite of his family. He's perfect, whatever. You already know. Okay. Mom just says in conclusion, she's like, I'm here for you and you're my girl. Yeah, it was rough for a while, but my sweet girl. My lovey ducky. You're welcome. Let me take one more question, then I'm going to close her up. I forgot I still have to do my recorded readings. Whoops. Forgot. One more question. Court, does Christopher know I named my tree after him? Is Christopher in heaven? Or is he your ex? Does Christopher know she named her tree after him? Okay. He says, yes, I see everything. That's very cute how he said that. Especially your lights. He sees the lights. And he's joking. He says, I see everything. Especially the lights. I don't know if they're twinkle lights or not, but he just likes the lights a lot. The Three of Wands is like this vista, this vast like perspective. And the Ten of Hearts is like up, like bursting like fireworks in his heart. Yeah, he really likes it. That's a nice one to end on, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to you. 888 is our angel number on my dashboard, and I got it in my own reading this morning. So that is cool. Watch out for the 8s and shine bright.